Hold on, pause whatever you're doing right now and lean in for this one. Because if there is one pairing on screen that never fails to give us electric chemistry, sharp dialogue, and top-tier drama, is Bimbo Ademoye and Timini Igbosing. Today we are breaking down a story so twisted, so smooth, and so full of mind game that you won't see the twist coming until you hit the square in the face. Welcome back guys, let's dive straight into the perfect setup. Now picture this, Timini plays Julian, charming, ultra-wealthy, effortlessly smooth and always three steps ahead of everyone in the room. Or at least that's what he thinks. Bimbo plays Nora, brilliant, observant, fiercely independent and holding a poker face that could fool the sharpest detective in the city. On the surface, they look like the ultimate powerhouse navigating the cutthroat world of Lagos high finance and corporate royalty. But behind the luxury cars, red carpet appearances, and glass skyscraper offices lies a game of high-stake deception. Because in this story, nobody is who they claim to be, and every sweet word is just part of the trap. Let's take it back to where the trap is set. Julian and Nora has been dominating the headlines. He is the CEO of an elite investment firm and she's a high-profile art curator moving in the highest social circle. To the outside world, their relationship is gold, spontaneous trips to Santorini, grand romantic gestures, and effortless banter. But behind closed doors, the temperature drops. Julian has spent the last 6 months orchestrating what he believes is the ultimate corporate heist, siphoning billions through an art-auction offshore account. And to pull it off seamlessly, he needs a fall guy, or rather a fall woman. He targeted Nora from day one, setting up paper trails, forged signatures, and digital breadcrumbs that all point straight to her. He thinks he's playing the master architect, wrapping her around his fingers while secretly building the cage that will put her away for life while he walks away clean. He sits across from her at a rooftop restaurant, sipping wine, flashing that signature Timini smile, completely convinced that she's utterly clueless. Now, here is where the perfect setup turns into an absolute masterclass. It's the night of the big gala, the $1 million art auction, where the final transfer is set to go down. Julian is in his element, tailored suits, shaking hands with billionaires, watching the clock tick down to the midnight when the money hits his private account. He slipped out of the balcony to check his encrypted phone. The transaction is complete, he smiles, turning around to make his decreased exit into a waiting gateway car, only to find Nora standing right in the doorway, holding a glass of champagne. Julian gives his usual charming chuckle. "Babe, what are you doing out here? It's cold." Nora just smiled back, and that's when Bimbo's acting prowess shines. That sweet, affectionate expression completely melts away, replaced by a cold, razor-sharp gaze. She pulled out her own phone, taps the screen, and turned it towards him. On display isn't just his offshore account balance is zero. She looks him right in the eyes and says, "Did you think you were the only one playing a game, Julian?" The panic hit Julian like a bucket of ice water. The charm drops instantly. Nora revealed the truth. She knew who he was before he even walked into the gallery 6 months ago. She knew about the shell companies, the offshore accounts, and his history of burning partners. While Julian thought he was setting her up to take the blame, Nora was using his own access codes to redirect every single transfer into a secure, untraceable account under her control. Julian lunges forward to snatch the phone, but two heavy-set security guards step out from the shadow behind Nora. He has completely burst in. "You set me up," Julian whispers, realization sinking in. Nora takes a slow sip of her champagne, leans in close and whispers back, "No, Julian, you set yourself up. I just let you finish the job." Sirens start wailing in the distance, bouncing off the glass towards the police who Julian thought he tricked into investigating Nora, are actually pulling up to arrest him based on the anonymous evidence packets delivered to the authority an hour ago. By the time the officers walk onto the balcony to slap the handcuff on Julian, Nora has already slipped into the VIP elevator, walked out into the night with a multi-million-dollar portfolio and her freedom entirely intact. What makes the perfect setup such an unbelievable dynamic between Bimbo Ademoye and Timini Egbuson is how natural they play off each other's energy. You have Timini bringing that sleek, arrogant charisma that you love to hate, matched against Bimbo's fierce intellect, sharp, comedic bite and unmatched dramatic power. It's a game of chess where the queen takes the king off the board before he even realizes he's in check. That's the full breakdown of the perfect setup. What do you think is the ultimate twist of the auction? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Hit that share button and tell me who you want to see pairing up in the next breakdown. Thanks for listening and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.